Lots of different fabrication that it's composed on two three ones. That it's the 3D printing, the laser, and the
CNC router.
CNC.
These three parts are different. Each one of them look for a different type of material and different type of construction for the models. 3 printer is a 3D, and the other two is more in a 2D print, in a 2D vision for sometimes like wood or metal.
This system more in an input of a model that it changes the. Well, it's the input of a free model that it's transformed into a 2D vertical.
Well, in a 2D model, like with the vectors, and we do a sample part, putting each one of the values in a scale, and this part is scaled to the real value that we are gonna print or make in each one of the models. The another part is the part with the physical environment. This physical environment is because of the data we record. We sample the vectors of the model, we observe the different values that we obtain, and with that, the different parts of all the time the arms are going to move in the specific moment or the specific value they need, so they can only make the incisions or different cuts that is needed.
Right, the algorithm also basically from a free model is the input of the user, they may be varied from the scan or the version of it. Then the model is transformed into simple vectors, generally into a 3D plane of vectors or into a two-dimensional representation of a 3D plane of vectors. This transformation it gets and then it sends the layers of the 2D vectors, or it just sends the 2D vector plane depending on what you are making the format. And from that the machine will get it gets after calibration it starts cutting based on the model, both cutting, weaving, depending on the type of machine you're utilizing within the max size. What is common is that what it does is brings a 2D layer in the 3D plane, meaning that if the figure you need is in a 3-dimensional plane, you will have to repeat the same process of a 2-dimensional plane but changing in an y-axis or in the z-axis depending on the machine, until you get a full 3-dimensional figure. Right, it's repetition.
Oh, well, that's for the give finished product. Well, we want to see the social impact and ethical consideration. The first point is the employment. Because of these 3D printings or this incision of cutting in different materials, we're losing some of the jobs that normal people like carpenters or maybe the persons that construct different buildings are losing. Because of that, with one machine, we can do the same work that 3 people in less moment with different materials. Another part is the printing printers that makes the whole fabrication of the printers be useless, because the persons with only one printer can create other printers, and this will make a loss of money.
Or other thing is the empowerment of the engineers, because basically this is a tool of production, and the fact that it's a tool of production allows you to create any type of tools. One of the most controversial ones, is the one mentioned here, is the 3D gun, a one-shot gun that was published online and started to be printed in mass in something like models and stuff like that. As it's a simple way to acquire or print an individual.
The final part that we can see is a good part is the service and chemical usage. With this, the 3D printers, as most of all, can create different organs that the people will need for different problems they have or illness that will need a new one. So this will help us getting all the time the different organs that we need without making them wait all the time, and they will get this faster in a better way. Well, that's all, and thank you for your attention.